guys, we are bringing you the new advanced Senna build. We are playing... Uh-oh. Alright, we are playing Grasp of the Undying Senna. Probably shouldn't have stacked that. But this is, honestly, the best new build for Senna. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come... I need to stop getting hit by Tarks. Stuns. Best new build for Senna, boys. So we are going to be infinitely stacking health, HP, and we're just going to be getting tanky, unkillable. Going to be getting Umbral Glaive into Frozen Mallet. But as you can see, every 4 seconds we're in combat. Oop. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. A lot of action in this lane. Every 4 seconds we're in combat, we get to permanently stack our health, do magic damage, and heal ourselves. Very, very good build. This game is going on in Diamond, so this isn't just, you know, we're doing this in low elo or whatever. This is genuinely a build I've been playing a lot, and I've been having a really, really good win rate and success rate on it. So I want to be sharing it with you guys, and kind of just walking you through why and how the build works so well. Alright, so we're just kind of constantly tapping minions. Look, we Q through that minion, and we get a Grasp of the Undying proc. So if you don't know what Grasp of the Undying is, every 4 seconds, your next auto attack will deal bonus magic damage, heal you, and permanently increase your health. So once we get to mid-game, not only are we stacking our souls and getting offensive capabilities, we're also stacking our health for defensive capabilities. So look, even with the rough start in this lane, we're doing really, really well. Like, I had to blow both of my summoners level 1. We're still like, kind of destroying them. It's going to be best used in lanes like this, where you're against a melee champion that's not like Leona, that can just constantly get on top of you. She also just Senna makes really, really good use of the resolve tree. Like, her other default build that like everyone and their grandmother's playing right now is Glacial Augment. So you lose out on Glacial Augment, but with Senna's passive, you drain some of their movement speed. So it's like she's kind of got like a built-in Glacial Augment in her auto Qs. She makes really, really good use of the rest of these runes. You got Font of Life, so whenever I'm Wing them, and then once I get my Frozen Mallet, it's also procs off that. Bone Plating is just like a broken survival rune in general. And then Revitalize. Revitalize is key. I'm getting like 1,200 to 1,500 extra healing per game with Revitalize because it procs every single time you Q, including when you use it on yourself. The only adjustment I made to the secondary runes is I swapped out Cut Down for Coup de Grace. You don't want Cut Down because at some point during the game, you're going to stop proccing it because you're going to be higher HP than a lot of the people that you're going to be DPSing. And then AD, MR, and Armor, that one's just staying the same. But yeah, guys, that's the build. I'll be kind of walking you through the perks of it throughout the game. So one thing to note is that you have to stay in combat for 4 seconds, right? Well, while you're picking up your souls, that counts as being in combat. So you can be meleeing minions, or you could just be picking up these souls. So you see this counter right down there? It resets whenever you pick up a soul. Boom, permanent health. It's that easy, boys. We are stacking for a giga late game. Boom, permanent health. Boom, permanent health. Are you guys starting to see the picture here? So this is not a rune you want to take if you're just going to sit back and never shoot, right? This is a rune you want to take if you're an aggressive player, if you're constantly looking for poke. Permanent health. You see what I mean? we're just going to do this the entire game. The entire game. Permanent health. They're playing pretty far back, so we're actually not getting, like, the souls. But we're getting a lot of permanent health. Got him. Good job, good job. I have to rotate around the long way. I'm gonna E. Nice. Q. We can just play this pretty slow. Okay, she's rooted. Ha! She flashed out before my auto could go off. Alright, she's gonna be gone, but I'm gonna make sure they're not back in a greedy spot. Alright, let's get out of here. So like I said, this build is way, way more effective against a champion like Taric, who's, outside of that level 1, it's not going to be, like, always up in my face, and it's much better against someone, a melee champion. Like, if you're playing against 2 range champions who are going to be able to constantly trade back, it's not going to be as good. You're not going to be able to get as many stacks. But I've already stacked it 21 times. And once we get it to mid game, like, it honestly just starts taking off. And there's going to be a lot of times where, like, Nocturne is going to ult me, and I'm going to live by, like, 100 health or less. And you guys will know it's because of my grasp. I've had, like, in the 2 days that I've been playing this build in Diamond, I've had countless times where I just survived by just a little bit. And then every single time you Q, you're just getting revitalized. It's broken. Broken, boys. Alright, if we land a good W... Goodbye. Goodbye. Get that permanent health, get that soul. Just flash out. Oh, they stole the dragon. Wait. They stole the dragon. How did that happen? Ah, that sucks. Oh, nice. He stopped him. Good stuff. Alright, we got Nocturne's ult. Killed J4. Permanent health. Oh, I didn't stack that one, actually. Wasn't at 4 seconds yet. Boink. It's so satisfying, too. I think this build really helps my mental, because, like, even if the early game goes really, really terribly, I just know that, like, I'm scaling in so many aspects. Like, the champion herself scales really, really well. My passive scales infinitely. Now my health scales infinitely. Just feels good. Alright, so like I said, you want to still rush Umbral. It's a stupid broken item. It's crazy, crazy gold efficient. Helps you with vision. Gives you the CDR and lethality that you want. Yeah. How much extra health have you stacked already? I believe it's 3 HP every time I stack it, and I've stacked it 26 times. On top of the, you know, extra magic damage and the sustain that I've gotten from it. But this build really, really stacks, or spikes really hard with 2 items. So once you get your Umbral and then your Frozen Mallet, you're like good to go. Like you really don't need like any other item. Stacked it twice in that one fight. Alright, I've got ulti. I think this guy's setting up a gank here. I just wanted to ult to get the shield off on Veigar, make sure he didn't get Kai'Sid. Actually, I guess he didn't even get the shield, he's behind me. Alright. Nice. What kind of Senna build is this? The best Senna build. Trust. Broken Senna build. I'm telling you, man, once we get to mid game, you will see a difference. There is essentially no difference in the amount of damage and utility that you bring by swapping out Glacial, and there is a difference in the tankiness. Like, Senna's passive carries her damage. And you're not losing the passive. I don't think Nocturne will be going into V1 here. We can just keep pushing him in. Thank you for the health, Tarek. Thank you for even more health, Tarek. Thank you for the kill, Tarek. Stand in front of him. Woo! Almost got her. Almost killed her, dude. Dude, I'm just straight farming him, bro. I'm just straight farming him. Heal my boy Veigar up. Alright, now the tech comes into play. We get our Giant's Belt. They're all going to be jumping on me and swinging away and being like, why is Senna not dying? She's so broken, bro. She's so broken. Yes, you're right. She is. Alright, so I've made a couple mistakes this game already. I'm not playing 10 out of 10. That changes now. Alright? We start playing perfectly now. We had a couple oopsies in the early game. So when I first started building this, I started experimenting by building Frozen Mallet first. You 100% do not want to do that. I promise you, it may seem tempting. It may seem more in line with like the rest of the build. You want your Umbral. I can't see, dude. Very nice. All right. Later. Oh, come on, dude. 46 HP. Get out of here. His spell shield's down. Can maybe look to catch him. Just W that, walk out. Grab my soul. Oh, unfortunately not going to be able to get that soul. Heal up my boys. Oh, interesting. Are the recommended game items always great? No. Absolutely not. It says that Athene's is an essential item on Senna. It 100% absolutely is not. That's a troll item. Like, some of them are good. Swifties and Umbral you go. Never go Ardent. Don't go Redemption on Senna. These items are, like, super greedy. Like, very few champions, I think, the recommend items are actually good. Wasn't Athene's good on release? Yeah, on release. Like, they're a good starting point. But unfortunately, the player base is way better at finding good builds than Riot is. And they don't update them very often, so you just get outdated builds really, really fast. I'm just gonna take it, dude. I didn't want Tarek to steal it, bro. I know you put your heart and soul into getting that blue buff, but I promise I'll keep it nice and safe. Oh. Just keep stacking, just keep stacking. Dude, when you run this build and, like, get your giant spell, you can honestly, like, your health bar just looks super tanky. Like, I'm not saying this build, like, makes you literally invincible, but it just lets you survive just, like, that half second to 2 seconds longer. And that, honestly, like, on a champion like Senna, can make the world of difference. Like, you're not gonna, like, literally be invincible against, like, Katarinas and Dianas, but you are gonna be a less viable target a lot of the time. Alright, we just got 3 ults. Oh, bit of a whiff. I think we get out. I think we're out. We got Wukong pushing top. We're good. We're good. We good. Dragon in 15. I'm almost at my 100 soul power spike. When farming Elena Senna, what's better, the gold or the soul of the cannon minion? I would say the soul. Unless that cannon gets you a like an item.
Let's go.
Oh, Huts. Oh, coming in with the 4 months. Can we get some gasms in the chat? I appreciate you, buddy. Continued support means a whole heck of a lot to me, man. We're coming. Alright, they're gone. We got Maokai ult, though. Maokai ult for free, that's not bad. And I am 1 soul away from 100, and I get it off this red buff. Just keep stacking, stacking, stacking. I'm not sure where that's going. Alright, we just push mid. We just gotta keep an eye on J4. He's snaking in behind us. Put a ward there. Well, this is gonna suck. Ah, he was rooted, but he was still able to use his ulti. Alright. Do they get Baron off that? Wait. No, they don't. They don't. Okay, cool. We don't lose anything. That's fine. That's fine. I got my Frozen Mallet, too. If we just fight team fights front to back, they've got a super tanky front line, but it's okay, friend. Can you stream longer than 4 hours so I can resub? I got you, dude. I think we can probably just pressure Baron here. I want it, I want it, I want it. Don't disappear. Got it. I'm gonna move my control ward over here. Walk backwards. Alright, we win this easy. Good job, boys. We probably just go straight to Baron here, guys. Stack that. Grab that. Heal up the boys. Grab my soulies. And now we go straight to Dragon. So usually around this stage of the game is when the build starts really paying off. You can go a third item into more offensive if you want, but honestly, like, they have such a beefy front line. I think I'm just gonna go like Black Cleaver. We're getting doped pretty hard by like J4. It'll be interesting to see how much damage, healing, and shielding I've done this game though. We've done 1,000 extra with Revitalize alone. Like, every time I Q, I just get, like, 30 extra healing. Like, that's not a lot, like, by itself, but with how many times you use Q on this champion, it honestly, like, adds up pretty fast. Yeah, Maokai's bot. We can look. We can push this. Or we can chill. That's fine too. We can just play for Soul. It's so hard to like track these fights and see what's happening. Yeah, nice dive, nerd. Nice dive, nerd. Alright, I think we're just looking for the end here. They're saying GG. Is it actually GG? Can we end it in 15 seconds? Yes, we can. Farming them in their fountain. Alright, boys. This one, honestly, like, I didn't even play this one, like, super optimally, but I still think this is a good video to show you guys the build and show you guys the pros and cons of it. I really think that this is going to, like, become the go-to Senna build. It's certainly going to become my go-to Senna build. So let's check out the stats of it all. This was played somewhere in, like, mid-diamond, looks like. Yeah, low mid-diamond. Alright, so doesn't really detract at all from your damage, like, at all. I damaged the entire team, and then on top of that, we've just got the survivability of this. We've got 700 extra healing, 900 damage from Grasp. Font of Life did 700, and I think I saw in one team fight, like the team fight that we got Baron with, I think it did like 300 by itself. So once you get into like a lot of team fights, Font of Life really starts paying off. Bone Plating is just broken. Did about 1400 extra healing with Revitalize, 200 shielding with Revitalize, and then Presence of Mind and Coup de Grace. So let's take a look at the healing, the ally healing. We did 8,000 ally healing, and then 1,200 ally shielding. So honestly, I really like this build. I think it's I'm going to continue workshopping it and seeing if I can make any more tweaks to it, but I really think that the core is going to be Umbral into Frozen Mallet, and it's broken, boys. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace!